Cape Verde First Lady Ligia Fonseca has received the 2019 DUSUSU Award. The Dream Up, Speak Up and Stand Up project is an initiative founded by 17-year-old Zuriel Oduwole to ensure every girl child in Africa has access to quality education. The project seeks to ensure an African education development, particularly among the girl child. Zuriel Oduwole tells us more.
There is a popular saying, when you educate a boy child, you educate an individual. But when you educate a girl child, you educate the whole nation. However, African cultures have had to confine the girl child to house chores and cooking in respect to a belief that a kitchen is a final office. As a result, many organizations have been engaged in different projects to stop this common tradition. One of them is the Dream Up, Speak Up, Stand Up project, otherwise known as DUSUSU, founded by 17-year-old Nigerian Zuriel Oduwole. The project awards first ladies across the world based on their successful support towards the girl child education. At the presentation of the 2019 DUSUSU Award, Oduwole explains the brain behind the project.
The first thing that I do is I speak to girls who are already in school about why it's so important to stay in school. So that way when they get older, they'll have a lot more opportunities in life. So for that part of my program, I've spoken to just over 26,000 youths in 14 countries. So places like Nigeria, Ethiopia, Tanzania, and Kenya. And then alongside of that, I realized that if I want to see real change done, I have to talk to people who are in charge of the policies in the country. So I started meeting with presidents and prime ministers and speaking to them to try and find ways to get the girls in their countries into schools. So I've met with now 28 heads of state for that part of my project. So I've met the presidents of South Sudan, the presidents of Liberia, the presidents of Mauritius, and of course president of the lovely country, Cape Verde. But I realized that presidents aren't the only ones who can make a difference in their countries, but there's other people who are in the country who can as well. So what happened was in 2014, as part of my education project, I started the DUSUSU Awards. And the DUSUSU Awards basically recognizes an African First Lady and an African Gender Minister who are doing a lot in the areas of girls' education and also gender development.
The award recipient Ligia Fonseca, the First Lady of Cape Verde, expresses gratitude and vows to improve girl child education in her country.
Everybody knows that educating a girl is educating a family, a community, but in Cape Verde, this is real. We know that every girl that stands in schools will be better for her, for family, and for our country.
The DUSUSU Award also recognized cabinet ministers who encourage educational development of the girl child, as well as recognize the development of gender-based issues across the African continent. Zuriel Oduwole, TV 360, Nigeria.